Every time I walk down the cleaning aisle, I feel a little overwhelmed. There's cleaners for every surface: laundry boosters, odor eliminators, stain removers, specialty sprays, and every one of them seems to promise to make life just a little bit easier. The funny thing is, I realized my own cleaning cupboard had started to look exactly like that aisle. Bottle after bottle, half-used products, things I'd forgotten I even owned, and I don't think it happened because I love cleaning. I think it happened because over the years I kept hoping that the next product might make life just a little bit simpler. If someone recommended a product, I'd try it. If someone had a homemade cleaner, I'd try that too. None of these decisions seemed like a mistake at the time, but one day I opened up the cupboard and realized I wasn't just cleaning my house anymore. I was managing my cleaning products. So instead of asking, what's the best cleaner, I decided to ask a different question. What has actually earned a place in my home? Not because it's trendy, not because everyone else uses it, but because I actually reach for it, it solves a real problem, and it makes caring for my home a little easier. Some of these decisions were easy, like this that I bought because it was on sale, but I've actually never used, or this one that I got special ordered because I read about it in a book. But some products like this one I use all the time. They're gonna stay. Others, I honestly forgot why I bought them, and I didn't even realize I still own them. Other products I really love, it's staying because I did try a DIY dishwasher soap and it ruined my dishes. And then there's this, a full bottle of glass cleaner, and I barely used it. And then I purchased this glass cleaner, which also came with refill packets to last me probably years. And then I realized what I really like to use is vinegar and water, or rubbing alcohol in water, to clean my windows and mirrors, and it's a dream. And then it's funny, it spilled over into my essential oils, and I had a few dozen, and I realized I didn't like most of them, so I got rid of those, and then I got rid of any that were not good to use around my pets, and that left just a handful of them. So now, rather than storing all of this and having decision fatigue, I have these 5, and they're so much more easy to manage and maintain. It's not that essential oils are bad, I just don't need all of them. This one's kind of funny. I'd already decided I wasn't going to keep the borax, but after sharing my laundry comparison video, so many of you said I should keep it because it has so many uses. So I'm going to experiment some more and just be more intentional about what I keep. Here's a shot of what I'm keeping. And again, it's not about decluttering or being a minimalist. It's about what actually earned a place in my home. This is what's leaving. They're not bad products. I just don't reach for them. So I don't want to continue storing them. I have to admit, this feels good. Not because it's perfect, not because it's Instagram worthy, but because I know why each thing that's left in here is here. And the more I've thought about it, the more I've realized this really isn't about cleaning products. It's about making fewer decisions. When I know exactly what I have, I stop wondering if I need the next new cleaner. And during this process, I kind of realized that this really isn't about cleaning products. It's the same reason I choose grocery delivery, because it gives me more time at home. It's the same reason I'm testing different horse bedding to see which one I can use efficiently. Same reason I've experimented with cat litter systems. It's the same reason I experiment with bread machine recipes. It's not trying to find the perfect product. It's trying to find systems that I can trust so I can stop thinking about them. Because every decision I don't have to keep making leaves me more time and more energy to spend with my horses, my cats, my family, my chickens. The goal isn't to have fewer things or the best things. It's about surrounding ourselves with things that earn their place, and then to stop searching so we can just get back to living.